本当にありがとう。あなたたちが私の護衛騎士と専属侍女で本当に良かったわ。
これくらいお安い御用だぜ。じゃなくてです
お礼と言ってはなんだけど、オーウェンには以前渡した作りかけのハンカチを完成させて渡すわ。マリッサにはマフラーでも編もうかしら。
What's going on, everybody? The Oblivious Saint episode number 8, and this was a pretty good episode. What I really enjoyed about this week's episode, well, let me not say it was really good, but it was a decent episode, and I wasn't bored and I had enjoyment of it. And I think that's really all that matters when you're watching anime, is I wasn't bored and I had a good time watching it. But one of the things I wanted to call out was Carolina. Her I don't even know if this is the right way to say it, but her good-naturedness is coming back. So like, you know how they say like, oh, what you put out there will return to you kind of deal? Like, she put out good-naturedness, caring, looking out for people, elevating people of their stature. And because of that, Marisa and Owen, so her I want to say nurse, her maid and her knight, right? So Owen, she saved him and she put him in a stature that, you know, he's the one that's kind of like her knight and guarding her and everything. And then for Marisa, she elevated her to kind of like basically like the princess's, you know, second hand or whatever. And the thing is both of them come from noble families, right? They both have a troubled past, but they both come from noble families. So with them elevating their stature, they're elevating their family stature as well too. And not only was she able to elevate these two folks, they were able to now go out of their way and help her because of the way that she treated them. So Owen consequently was able to go in, make amends with his brother, right? And now they have this friendship. And Marisa was able to go and make amends in a way to her sister that had a troubled relationship, right? So now they have both of these two characters that owe a lot to Carolina, but again, because she put that positiveness out there, it came back to her in kind. So I really love how she was able to affect these two and it was able to come back to her. The other things that happened this episode is Monica is obviously going to be entering the Saint examination. So she's obviously not prepared, but she's getting prepared via the Archbishop. Archbishop Jonathan makes his move and goes after Monica. And Monica's goal, she just wants the brother. She just wants Carolina's husband's brother, the blue hair guy. She just wants him. But she's willing to go and enter it, and she wants to go and try and take Carolina down, essentially. But she's going to do it through weird means because Archbishop gave her some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of pill or something like that. So that's going to gravitate to the Saints election that's happening because the Archbishop's trying to get one over on that. Now, with the Saint examination, they have it all set up. It's going to happen inside of the Empire, and they're relying on the Kingdom of Celestia completely. And there's going to be a major shift in the power as they try to go and protect Carolina. So those are kind of the main things that happened this episode. But obviously, the biggest one was Carolina building up her allies within the Empire, and just her being herself, making a ton of friends, yes, but a valued compatriot, essentially. So this was a pretty good episode. Now, there were a couple of moments that I was like, well, you know, it's okay, let's get on to the next thing kind of thing. The Archbishop and, you know, going after this random green hair girl, Monica, whatever her name is. You know, I was like, yeah, do I really care about that? No. Carolina, though, with, what is his name? Edward? Is it Edward? I always forget her husband's name. Our second main character. I think his name's Edward. Hold on. Let me just find out. Yeah, Edward. So yeah, Carolina and Edward, when they were having their moment, and they were basically just like they were right in front of his attendant, and they were just flirting and having. I was like, oh my god. I really liked that part quite a bit. I thought it was really, really cute. And that kind of like, that's how the episode kind of like started off. And I was like, okay, that's pretty dope. And then at the end of the episode, there was a little bit of a cliffhanger as well, too. at the end of the episode, where they came in and they were talking about they're looking to indict Archbishop Jonathan. So I don't really know what that means yet. So we're gonna have to wait to see on what that means for next week's episode. But overall, I think this one was really cute. I enjoy seeing the flirtatiousness between the two characters. And I enjoy seeing the characters around here kind of get the spotlight. And that's a good buildup for kind of setting the stage for what's going to come next. So overall, I want to give this one a 7 out of 10. I think it was a good episode of the show. I don't think it was boring. I was entertained by it. And I didn't laugh at all. There's nothing funny about the episode, but I really enjoyed watching, especially her maid. Like, her maid is pretty vicious. I like watching her a lot too. And then obviously seeing her knight kind of, you know, he's had a rough past. So seeing him get a W was pretty good too. So that's all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below, my friends. Let me know if there's anything specific that I didn't talk about that you wanted me to. Let me know all that in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week for the following episode. Peace.